What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Wheat Thins FC video. We are here with the new rewards for the first game week of all the changes where they got rid of like chance for some essence in boxes and different things, and then oh maybe this had a card, and then you earned XP here but not here, and they got rid of XP as far as the academy. It's all gone. And so we're going to take a look at the first set of new rewards. I'm going to show you what they look like here on Sorare data, because once we get over to Sorare, I don't think Sorare data has really shown it yet, but we are already into the midweek. And so, yes, you're seeing a hot look at our midweek lineups, and I will show you them really quickly. This lineup's already almost done, so this result will not hold. We will not stay in 22nd here. But Ederson plays on the Wednesday against Tottenham Hotspur. We've got a decent little start here. 55 points for Bart Verbruggen, and it looks like Brighton beat Bournemouth 2-1 at home. So a little stack there. We'll see what Phil Foden and Luis Diaz can do. Both have some pretty hard matchups, Newcastle and then Tottenham. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. They're projecting 116, which doesn't get us much, I don't think. So we'll have to see. But that's Div 1. And then another hot start here. Look at that. Look at that. Premier League in season Div 1. Had we had some other players, we might be doing well. A projected 57, which would get us $100. That's not bad. I'll take $100. And then another Premier League in season Div 2 here. Christopher Nkunku off to a hot start. Maybe should have captained him, but we'll take it. I think that might be Nkunku's best performance on the season for me so far. But again, we'll see how this stack with the Tottenham defense and midfield, and then Jared Bowen's our captain against Leicester on the Thursday. So a couple other spots. We got an under 23. We got a full stack of Liverpool players. We got a mixed match, it looks like, of our Everton players. And then Kairu Matoma put up a stinker as my captain. Oh, no. I'm just seeing this for the first time. That might be the worst captain in my history of playing this platform. Maybe I think I captained Jude Bellingham when he got a red card a couple weeks back, so maybe not the worst, but that's pretty bad. And then a full stack here of our players. So that is what we've got for this midweek. But really quick, we're gonna get some decent rewards. Two cards, which is pretty fantastic. So you'll see here, uh, not too shabby here. Decent reward, or I should say, decent turnout as far as how it went. James Tarkowski with a 2-2 draw against Man United at home. That was always going to be a bit iffy, but really strong from Jed Spence. Lucas Bergvall seems to be putting up these 50 spots every single time. He's not really getting decisives, but he's 18, so how mad can you really be? This kind of just baffles me, and this is my own personal upset area here. Danny Vivian and Unai Simon would have had me personally soaring high. They won 7-1. And look at this. Look at this lineup. Oh, Nico Williams, great. Inaki Williams, great. The brothers, high five and all over the place. And then, yeah, could have had Yuri Bacice. Nope. Raya Valladolid got absolutely smacked, and they must have gotten caved in during this game because Hein still had 26 AA for how many saves he had. 9 saves, 7 from inside the box, 2 high claims, 3 diving saves. I mean, poor guy was probably just exhausted after this game. But either way, we don't do well enough in this lineup. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Here's where we're getting a card. First card, anyway, which is really good. We got the Bundesliga left backs is kind of how I call them. It's just so funny that they both are incredible Bundesliga left backs. One for Stuttgart and the other for Leverkusen. They put up great scores every week, so it's really just pick your poison as far as who you're captaining here. Oblak with the clean sheet, fantastic. Llorente does okay. No decisive for Llorente. Too bad, sad. And then Vinny Jr. pops in with a goal. Great. We're going to get a tier 3 limited card. And then Champ Classic Div 2. We talked about the 7-1. I am not upset with Nico Williams in the slightest, and I think I captained the right player here. What a lineup we put in here, people. And we got 99th. Oh, mwah, beautiful. And I also didn't realize Kolumuani wasn't going to start for Juventus. He's started pretty much every game since he's been there. Dusan Vlahovic is back from injury, although he didn't start in the midweek in the Champions League where they ended up getting knocked out. He did start in Serie A. So, one to keep an eye on whether or not Kolumuani and Vlahovic sort of split time here. Vlahovic got the goal, so I sort of expect for the next game Vlahovic starts again, right? I mean, he scored, so it's sort of his one of those, you know, as a goalkeeper, if you were switching off with another goalkeeper, it'd be if you win, you keep the net, you know. So I feel like maybe if Vlahovic scores, he keeps his spot. We'll see, we'll see. But you know, not too bad, and he puts up 40 points off the bench, so he got 5 points AAA. 101st here. We were off the mark quite a ways for the money, 62 points, and that's just on me. Who am I captaining? Dean Housen here. I mean, they lose 1-0 to Wolves, and Wolves have really turned it on towards the back half of this season. But like this lineup, to me, is one of my better lineups, with Bart scoring really well. And here, let me just move this because you can't really see it right now. But that's what Sonny did. 101.3 points. So had I captained him or had I captained Madison off the bench, oh, we'd have been flying. So it's all right. We take those educational times and we move forward. Jared Bowen with a great score. We don't need to talk about Liverpool absolutely trashed City, and City was at home. I mean, City weren't even at the races with how much possession they had. They still didn't seem like they were in control of that game in any way. So Phil Foden does not have a great day. Obviously, Ederson does not have a great day, but we did okay otherwise. I mean, look at Lewis Hall, and Van Hecke seems to be putting up performance after performance for us, and obviously Jared Bowen. So we were just off again here. Great lineup here, and this is just sad from my perspective. We got five decisives across three players. We captained the right player here. We're just that is the life you live in limited at the Div 1 classic level. You know, you're going to have to put up 400 and something points. It looks like 425 plus points every week. We don't keep a clean sheet, and so Pedro Porro doesn't get a great score. That's on me. Elsewhere, here's what some of our other lineups look like. I'm not going to really talk about them. I'm just going to show them on the screen. Maybe one player here. Atubolu still kicking strong with a 5-0 win and a pen save. Florian Wirtz, Benjamin Sheshko perform well. Dejan Kulusevski at limited. I gotta look to pick up a rare card of Kulusevski before the season's out. He is still performing so well. Beto put up another goal. Trash lineup, other than our boy Julian Alvarez with 2 goals. Looks like we did okay here. Clean sheet. Nkunku does okay. Nothing to report back here other than Zobo with a goal and an assist. Interesting. Okay. And not really anything else going on across the board. Oh, Brennan Johnson in just a throwaway lineup scores 2 goals because I didn't think he was going to start. Huh. Whoops. My bad. But all right, you guys have waited long enough. Here are the rewards. Okay, that's really green. We're going to quickly go next, but we're getting promoted all over the place. Is this red? It's red. This is horrible. They should not do this. Get a different color on here. This is ugly. I don't like this. Uh, yeah, that's a bad interface. Um, 26 essence. So you can see here, this is what I'm talking about, and this is really exciting here. 20 limited essence and 6 rare essence. I love that. I love knowing exactly the kind of essence I'm going to get. Obviously, if you watched 2 videos ago, you'll see we got a 20 essence. So we got super lucky and it was like a 0.1 or 2% or whatever, and we got 20 essence out of one of our boxes that was, nothing. but I much prefer knowing I'm getting 6 essence, I'm getting 20 essence. Like I can craft a card today if I want to. I'm not going to, but I can. All right, let's get the card rewards real quick. We'll start with the tier 5 because it's probably going to be worse. Midfielder, Morocco, Bologna, Usama El Azuzi. You know what I love here? Under 23 for the rest of the season is all, but looks like he might actually play every now and then, which is fantastic. Fantastic. I will take it. I'll take it. Tier 3 champ forward Nigeria. Nance. Moises Simon. Oh, this is a card. This is a card. I know this is a great card too. Oh man, that's phenomenal. Whoa, we got a couple of cards. That's fantastic. Let's take a look at our cards really quick that just entered the gallery, and I will show you why I know for a fact both of those cards could be really awesome, especially Moises Simon. But first, let's look at Usama. Oh, okay. So what do we got here? Neck injury. So he was injured for like 4 months. Looks like he came off the bench against Calcio. Not too bad. What time did he come off the bench? Okay, only for 7 minutes. He only played 7 minutes here. Well, still, I mean, that's not bad. Interesting he hasn't played the next 3 games off the bench. Okay, so one to keep an eye on as far as whether or not he starts to come off the bench and maybe gets a little bit of game time, I guess, as the season moves on here. It depends on if Bologna's playing for anything. I'm not really sure if they are or not. But this card, how is this card a tier 3? Look at those scores. Oh man, this is fantastic. He's a great player. I mean, this card is not 390. I mean, as far as a player, nonce. I mean, I don't know what those DMPs were. It must be hurt, but this is just this season. Like 79, 87, 71, 90, 83, 81, 78, 77, 74. I mean, let's see if there's a discrepancy. Looks like they're kind of evenly split home and away, to be honest. Um, this is the kind of player that I'm super excited. He goes into at least some lineup as far as he's hitting more than he's missing. And that's fantastic. And even if it's 50-50, you're taking a chance with a player like this all the time. Fantastic pull. That is a great tier 3 card. We are going to call it there. I will be back for the rewards, hopefully, fingers crossed, this midweek. As always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in a video next time. Peace.